Hi guys, Dazzie here with a long overdue haul. This time is episode 134 and I've amassed a ton of books here guys, various sources, a couple from eBay, nothing major, antique centre, couple of LCSs, a second-hand bookshop, you name it, I've done the rounds. The majority of these books have come from Worcester and Cardiff. Let's get into them guys. Starting small, working our way up as always. So I was in a antique store in Tewkesbury and actually came across a few issues from a very famous run, and I don't find these very often. This is from Cartoon Books. This is Bone, issue number 6, and this is the 5th printing. Okay, and I've listed that, already got a watcher. I paid £2 each for these Bone books. Issue 8, and this is the 2nd printing. Bizarre, there were no first printings. And issue 9, the 3rd printing. Now prices on these vary on eBay. Some I've seen as high as 20, some less than 10, so I'll see what I can get. But I think I'll do all right. I'll at least double, treble me money, I would think. Okay, a couple of just minor key pickups that I grabbed on eBay because they were cheap, and I'm not paying silly eBay prices. As you know, I've got a DC encyclopedia. This was just a couple of the teams from that encyclopedia. This is Lab Rats, issue number 1. I'm pretty certain nobody will have shoved this book before, but it is the first appearance of the Lab Rats group, and just a team or group that were in my encyclopedia. £2.20 for that. Like I say, starting small, stay with me guys, because the books will get better. And next we have Relative Heroes, issue number 1. Again, the first appearance of that team. A couple of pickups from today actually. I just popped into the local antique centre. Another encyclopedia I have is the Marvel one, of course, and finally found this one. This book has eluded me for the longest time. It's nothing, but I like to try and tick them off. This is Incredible Hercules, issue 121, and this is the first appearance of Delphine the Gorgon, the villain of the piece. In this particular issue, Amadeus Cho battles her, I believe. £1 for that one today. This was a nice little pickup because I've noticed this book is doing a little something. It can go around about 12 to 15 quid. This is Sensational She-Hulk, issue 18. Believe it or not, this is the first appearance of Dr. Bob Doom, Robert Doom, a distant 5th cousin of Doom who resents his success. And look at him there on the front cover. Like I say guys, if you can pick this up for a cover or less, I would snag it. Well, snag one. You never know with the She-Hulk show. I don't expect to see this character, but a lot of the She-Hulk keys are now getting hot. This is a lovely cover by Dale Keown. £2.50 for that one. I was in another kind of second-hand bookstore charity shop in Tewkesbury. Sorry, in Worcester this was. And this was a cheeky little pickup for £2.95. This is Invincible. This is issue 129. And this is the first appearance of Marky. Marky, who was Invincible's son from his sexual assault from Anissa, which happens, I believe, in issue 110. I've got that book, and that book's going crazy right now. You never know going down the line what characters will make it into the animated show, but I feel certain we'll see Marky at some point. Okay, so then into Worcester and my favourite shop out of this world. First up, we have a book I thought was something. I wrote it down on my list, but it ended up being nothing. Now, these next lot of books I ended up paying £2.65 for each, and I think I've done pretty well when you see the books. So starting with a nothing book, this is Avengers issue 33 from 2014. Yeah. I guess I must have meant Avengers issue 3, but I wrote 33 for some reason, and it cost me £2.65. Still, I might get rid of that book. Up next, Just a minor key from my DC Encyclopedia. Birds of Prey, issue 114. This is the first appearance of the second Killer Shark and the first appearance of Infinity. Killer Shark was in my encyclopedia, and £2.65 for that one. Like I said, all these are £2.65. Up next, Aquaman issue 5, another minor key from that encyclopedia. First appearance of Koryak, the son of Aquaman and an impure villager. Never know down the line whether we'll see the offspring of Aquaman. Another encyclopedia pickup, Excalibur issue 101. Like I say, just minor keys at the moment, but we're going to get to the better stuff. This is the first mention of the department, later renamed MI13, the British intelligence agency that deals with paranormal and extraordinary circumstances. So who knows? May see this team investigating something from the Midnight Suns. You never know. I find with my encyclopedias, these minor characters often make it onto the screen. Up next is the Incredible Hulk. It's the more recent Incredible Hulk volume, and this is issue 36. And this is the first appearance of Jink Slater, who was a bit of a hitman. Incredible Hulk from the first volume, or what I say first volume, I guess it's the volume 2, isn't it? This is issue 388, and this is the first appearance of Speed Freak, who is Leon Schaap. It's always good when a character appears on the cover as well. Fantastic Four, issue 377, is the first appearance of Huntara, and the Fearsome Foursome, who is Huntara, Claw, Devos, and Paybok. Finally, had to pick up a copy of this one because this is rumoured to appear in the MCU. This is Fantastic Four, issue 570. We're getting to the better stuff now, guys. The first appearance of the Council of Reed's team, a gathering of Reed Richards from different dimensions. This book can go £10 plus. It's also the first appearance of 32, who is Bentley Whitman. Yeah, the Council of Reeds are rumoured to be appearing in a future F4 MCU storyline. This cover is what sells this book. This is Superman Batman, issue 77. And this is cover art by Aol Garza featuring Damian Wayne and Supergirl. A £12 to £15 book on a good day. So a no-brainer to pick that up for less than £3. Cheeky little find here. Avengers issue 35. And this is the first cover appearance of Sam Wilson in Captain America's costume. It does not appear in the story though. Okay. This book, again, around about a £10 book. And there is Falcon as Captain America. This is a second copy for me of this book. This book's doing something. I always thought that, 25 is the go-to book, but now we have Green Lantern issue 28 from 2009, the first full appearance of Atrocitus in one panel with dialogue, and kills somebody in that time. Also the first appearance of the Red Lantern, Lara Amato, but Atrocitus is strongly rumoured for the HBO Max Green Lantern show. This, like I said, 25 is the cameo, along with Lara Flee's first cameo, and this is the first full. This was a nice find. I've had 2 or 3 of these in the past. This is New X-Men issue 133. And this is the first appearance of the character Dust. And this is a £20 book, believe it or not. Yeah, very surprising that that book has really picked up, but it's doing a little something. You can't go wrong with Grant Morrison. Okay, this was a book that I've been in my top 20 in the past, but now I've managed to find a copy. Not an easy book to find. This is Ultimate Marvel Team Up, issue number 5. The first appearance of the Ultimate Nick Fury. the Nick Fury as we guess a Samuel L. Jackson's version in the MCU. It's also the first appearance of the Red Devil organization in this book. That's a 15 quid book. Anytime I can find a Star Wars key that's in decent nick and decent price, and £2.65 is certainly that. This is Star Wars issue 60. And this is the first appearance of Ward and Hank Thorburn, members of the Rogue Squadron. It's a bit of a spec play, I thought, on my part. We're getting the Rogue Squadron movie down the line. Who knows, they may turn up. So it's the first appearance of Admiral Milagio and the origin of Shira Bree in this issue. Love that cover. So I was digging through some indie boxes and I was amazed to find this one in there, because there's only one listed at the moment, until I listed mine, of course, and that was going for $75. And I checked Key Collector, and this was actually, it can go for 55 plus on a good day. This is from Archie Comics. This is Mega Man issue 55, and this is a very scarce final issue. Yeah, so you never know. You know, I know Mega Man was a computer or console game from Game Boy, Capcom, wasn't it? And I don't know. I think there's an animated show as well of Mega Man, isn't there? But this final issue goes for some good coin. Another book I found, and I wasn't looking for this book, but when a nice Bronze Age book presents itself and it's going upwards of 50 quid, to pick it up for less than £3, I couldn't say no. And of course, this character is rumoured for the next Black Panther movie. This is Submariner issue 57. Look at that stunning cover. And why is this one selling? Well, it is the first appearance of Venus in the Bronze Age. She was last seen in the Marvel Comics in 1952. So the return of Venus. Like I say, that book is going extremely well on eBay at the moment. Like I say, £50 plus. This next book I was delighted to pick up. I am a big fan of the Stargirl show. Yes, it is my guilty pleasure. I really want to get a House of Secrets issue 61 at some point. The first appearance of Eclipso, who is now the villain of the second season of Stargirl. And I've been reading that Eclipso may be rumoured for the Black Adam movie. Who knows? But if I didn't have the first appearance, I've got the next best thing. This is House of Secrets, issue 66. Yes, this is the first full cover appearance of Eclipso, who is Bruce Gordon. There we go. What a stunning cover. For £2.65? Yeah. His previous appearances on the cover were only partial appearances. But like I say, first full cover appearance. What's the grade of this one? Probably around about a 2.5 to a 3.0. It's on his staples, as Dazzie said. It cleaned up okay. Delighted to add that. Okay, that's Worcester out of the way, guys. Now, we move on to Cardiff. So I took my daughter back reluctantly last Friday. She's gone back to Cardiff University. She's got a house share now with a few mates. And whilst there, I dropped her off. You know me. If I've gone that far, I might as well hit up a couple of shops. Now, one of the shops I was hoping to go into was the Galactic Attic, but it shut and was moving premises, so I'll go in there next time round. I hit up Forbidden Planet International down there, didn't find diddly squat. It is not a decent shop, trust me. Stuff everywhere. The only time I ever seem to pick things up in there is grab bags. So I did pick up the first appearance of America Chavez's sister, and that's a modern day issue for me, which is unheard of. But I hit up two places whilst down there. The first of them was a second-hand bookstore called Troutmark. I think it's Troutmark. Yeah, Troutmark Books. Didn't find too much. These books worked out cheap as chips again, you know me, £2 and under. First up, I found Power of Shazam, issue 32. Another character from the encyclopedia. First appearance of the second Bullet Girl, otherwise known as Windshear. Okay, and that is Diana Barr. 2 more copies of the Council of Reeds. £1.25 each for them. You never know, could be a long-term play, could be nothing. But the book's going for around a tenner at the moment. There is a movie coming, and the movie is called Cowboy Ninja Viking, and these issues are extremely scarce. So low printed. I managed to find issue 3. Now I think it's only a 4-issue limited series. There is a movie coming. It's basically a story about a man with multiple personalities. He has a bit of a disorder, but he's an extremely effective assassin. So this is still in production, or in development, sorry. And this book can go upwards of 15 on a good day. So that was a no-brainer. I think I paid £2 for that one. I had the regular cover to this one already, but I picked this one up for £1.25. This is Superman, issue 123, the first appearance of the electric blue Superman. It's the direct sales variant. There is a newsstand that goes for a lot more. And it's crazy. I can't gauge the price on this book because I've seen some people listing this book at around about £75, which is insane stuff. More realistically, I think it can go for double figures, 10 to 15. Been looking for this one for the longest time, being a big Star Wars fan. I did a Star Wars showcase, of course, but I was missing this book. This is Star Wars Dark Empire, issue number 1. Why pick this one up, Daz? Well, this is the first Star Wars comic book published by Dark Horse. There was a previous Star Wars story, which I own, in one of the Dark Horse Presents books. But like I say, the first published Star Wars book. £2 for that one. Decent snag, I thought. So that was it though. I wasn't satisfied. Trek-Mart Books didn't really deliver. So then I headed off to an indoor market. And there I found a few decent things. And they were worked out at £1.09p. £1.09p a book. So bear that in mind, guys. First up, a book I thought was something, wasn't. This is the 12 though. It's issue number 1. There's currently none for sale here in the UK. It's predominantly a book that is selling over in America. I picked it up because I thought it was the first appearance of the 12. There was a team in my encyclopedia, but that is issue 0. Still, decent cover. I will move that one on. £1.09p a book, remember. Up next, we've got Age of Ultron, book 10. We all know this, the first time Angela moves from Image to Marvel Comics. Had so many of these over the years. But again, a book that can sell for 10 plus. Had 2 or 3 of these as well. This is Superman Batman issue 22. It's around about a fine copy, but this is basically the first cameo appearance of Batman Beyond outside of the DC animated universe of comic books. Basically, they're trying to say that Tim Drake is Batman Beyond. This book was going crazy at one point, but it's still going around about £5 to £10. A third copy of this one. This one has strong rumours about making it onto the screen at some point, from Image Comics. Lazarus, issue number 1, from Greg Rucka. Another copy of this one. This is a 10 to a £15 book. Trees, issue number 1, from Warren Ellis. Basically, giant aliens come down in the shape of trees and they lay dormant for a long time and then they reawake and there's a bit of a problem. I like alien invasion things. That was optioned as well. Hopefully it makes it to the screen. This book has been slowly going up in price. This is another copy of Journey into Mystery, issue 632, and the first appearance of Thori the Hellhound, rumoured for the Loki show, obviously season 2 now. But I've sold 1 or 2 of those in the past as well. It's a £15 book on a good day. This book is another book that's 10 to 15 quid. So it was a no-brainer. This is Books of Doom, issue number 2 of 6. There's just a 6-issue limited series. This is, of course, one of the origins of Doctor Doom. A book that was getting quite pricey. 3 books to finish up, guys. Oh, sorry, 4 books to finish up, guys. First of them was The Walking Dead, issue number 1. This is the 10th anniversary special. This is the first full cover reprint of The Walking Dead, issue number 1. Like I say, this little store in Cardiff is known as Bear Island. Finally found a copy of this one. I've been looking for it for ages. It's slowly starting to creep up in value. Mercenary Comics was singing its praises the other day. This is X-Force issue 125. This one had a sticker on it, but I got it off with a hairdryer. This is the first appearance of Dead Girl, aka Moonbeam, a mutant whose powers manifested after she died. Okay, guys, so keep an eye out for this one. Could be a nice long-term play with all the X-related stuff at the moment. Finally, I found a copy of this one as well. This one is so hard to find. If you don't believe me, you try looking in the Daredevil Marvel Knights section and it is never there. Managed to find a copy. It was Daredevil Man Without Fear, issue 58 from the Marvel Knights run. The first appearance of Angela Del Toro, the 4th White Tiger, not in costume. It's also the first appearance of the first modern appearance, of the Night Nurse, who is Linda Carter. Not particularly pricey book. You're talking 10 to 20 quid for this one, but just a tough as nails book to find. And my final book, we are getting a HBO Max show of this, and it is starring Pedro Pascal, aka the Mandalorian. And these books are getting very, very pricey. So to find this for £1.09, I could not say no. 4-issue limited series. I found the final issue too. The Last of Us, America Dreams. This book is going anywhere from £30 to £50 at the moment. So I think I've listed this at $19.99. And a cheap plug there. So if you're interested, look me up. But like I say, looking forward to that. Anything to do with Pedro Pascal, he seems to be on fire at the moment, doesn't he? So that's it, guys. That's a wrap. Nothing earth-shattering, but a lot of decent minor keys there. And you know me, I don't play a lot. I'll have my top 20 up tomorrow. At the weekend, I should have a little haul I've received from my good friend, the Sequential Geek. And one book in particular I was blown away with. Bye.